You know when the sun is shining, and if you have like a little mirror, you can catch the sun and then you can beam the light beam out anywhere you want it if you just, whatever. But I was thinking about people who are unhealed individuals who are very ego fear-based, who project on to, well, anyway, what I wanted to say is projection. If anyone needed to understand, it's like sometimes hurt, broken people can only see others as if they have this mirror and they're pointing their darkness. They're like mirroring, they're finding their darkness, and then it bounces off of the mirror within them, and then it goes back out into anyone that they feel, basically anyone really, because it's their perception, their mind view, their learned behaviors, their traumas, and their coping mechanisms on how to, the ego, we hear ego all the time, and I bet a lot of people don't even quite understand what it means, but it's like, we're all spiritual beings who are floating in the cosmos. We're born onto this planet, into this planet, through the womb, whatever, vaginal canal, and we are these precious little baby beings, just completely innocent. And we all need love. But circumstantially, in this huge world we live in, look, it's 7 billion something, I can't keep track, I don't listen to the news and shit. But these babies just need tender love and care. TLC, that's all they need. But it's a rat race. Everything is going on, like mom just had this baby. Now her fucking emotions are, blah, blah, her hormones are, blah, blah, blah. Maybe she didn't grow up right. She never knew a mom that would cradle her and love her. So then how does she know how to cradle and love this little baby? It's hard. Sure, we know it, but our actions don't always reflect what we know, because it's just like our cells, our memories are stored in our cells, and it's like a pattern of repeated behavior, you see, until you link your mind back into your body and back into the cells and get congruent and know why you're reacting the way you're reacting based on a belief system. It is a belief system. I know that sounds like a really broad term, but your experiences in life, all of the how you react and the outside stimuli to an experience is how then you perceive the world to be. So like if you're a baby born to a mother who is like freaking Mary Magdalene, and you're just nurtured and cradled, and maybe you have financial security, and like there's not stress of like low income and trauma and drug addiction and just all of these things that pervert society. Okay, yeah, so you are a cradled, nurtured baby, and you're told how great you are and how special you are, and that everything is going to be fine and you can accomplish your dreams, and it's pretty easy because we have the means. Or you're born to a drug addicted mom who can't hug you. What do you think that's going to do? That's where we all get fucked up. It isn't like some are born evil. Fuck that. That's not true. Psychopaths are made. But here's where it can be made. A psychopath can be made generations ago. But we all carry DNA, and in our DNA are memories. So you might think like, oh yeah, Ted Bundy was born a psychopath. No, he had trauma, generational trauma. Maybe his dad sexually abused him. Maybe his dad was a narcissist because of the shit that he went through. And so he created this shell of like, just this, it's almost like an alter ego. We all have to create this shell, this edited version of the true self. We have to put this armor on in order to protect ourselves from this mean, fucked up world. Because it's just so mean, fucked up, and it's been on this repeating cycle of it. How could you blame everyone for just, putting this protective shell on? But this protective shell doesn't always serve us well. Actually, doesn't always serve us well quite often, and definitely doesn't serve the rest of the population well either. But once you recognize, like, oh, I acted shitty because I was triggered because of this wound that I harbor that I don't want to think about. But that's why I had this bad reaction that I'm not proud of. Just recognize that once in a while. And then forgive yourself for acting that way. And when you forgive yourself, you will release some of that shame. And it will start to make you feel more calm. And you practice that, okay? Forgive yourself for the hurt that you cause others. That's where it has to start. No matter how awful you are, no matter how awful the act was, you must first forgive yourself. And it's totally possible. I can forgive anyone. Because if you really look back to the root, that's all you need. So that is part of some healing that we can all work on. Yeah.